Hey guys, welcome back to Channel Name Pending. I'm Manny, and today we are reacting to Invincible, Season 2, Episode 5. This must come as a shock. I know the entire fandom is mad about how this season has been coming out schedule-wise, this nearly 4 months mid-season break, and as an Attack on Titan fan, to that I say, first time. Jokes aside, it's finally here, and I'm so ready for it. I'm a big fan of Marvel and DC and all that, but if you ask me what my favorite superhero media was, my number one would be Worm, an online web serial written by a writer known as Wildbow. Highly recommend if you're into stories like Invincible and The Boys. And my number two would be Invincible. I fell in love with the show when it first came out, and I resisted the urge to read the comics because I wanted to experience the story in show format in all its animated glory with top tier voice acting and music and everything that goes with that. So no, I have not read the comics, and I am a show only watcher, but next week I will be reacting to episode 6 with my good friend Fabio, who has done several reactions with me on this channel, and he has read the comics, so you'll have a bit of a balance of both show only and comic reader reactors. When last we left our heroes, Mark has just been threatened to conquer Earth in his father's stead. Nolan has been captured, awaiting execution, and we also have a few ongoing storylines back on Earth with Debbie, Eve, Guardians, Mahler, and of course, there is Angstrom Levy, who is in the wind as far as we know, but he could probably be expected to make a reappearance very soon. Before we get started with the episode, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you'd like. We'd really love to have you, and with that out of the way, let's just get into it. Yeah. Considering this was his first, like, besides Nolan, his first real fight with Viltrumites who were actively trying to kill him, Mark did very well. Like, I'm very impressed. It just sucks for this whole Thraxan city, of course.
Is he dead?
What is all that red liquid?
It must be his blood. He has a hole in his body.
Briefly last episode I thought that they'd wiped out the entire Thraxan population, but then I realized this was one city on an entire planet, and I felt dumb. Oh. Well, more survived than I thought.
I'm sorry. The city, these people, it's all our fault.
You saved my life. And your brother's.
Oh, baby.
Thraxan lives are short compared to yours.
Oh, yeah.
Our culture doesn't assign blame. We only look forward.
Well, that's convenient.
We will rebuild, Mark.
For any fans of Better Call Saul out there, Andressa is voiced by... Oh, he's all healed up. Nice. Andressa is voiced by Ray Seahorn, who plays Kim Wexler on that show, and she is a fantastic actress. Highly recommend.
I have good news. We've completed a
Oh, he's
ship
old
to take
now.
you home.
Oh, yeah,
You can
because...
return to your planet and
That's such a crazy concept. Imagine living your entire lifespan in 1 year.
There's tons of heroes on Earth. I'm sure they got it covered.
the might of tremble before my unlimited power.
Okay.
No. I'm sure you know your planet best.
Appropriate response.
But there is something else I must ask of you. Take your brother with you. Home to Earth.
Oh. Oh, that makes sense, because...
Mom.
Mark,
Yeah.
look at me.
Yeah.
Look how much older I am than when you first arrived.
Oh, no, that's actually really sad.
I'll be gone before he can form a sentence. When Nolan was here, that was fine. He could be raised by his father.
Well, that's true.
But
That's true. It's genuinely tragic. What the
Generations will pass before he's even an adult. What mother would abandon him to a life like that? Nolan changed me. I see life now and remember me, child.
I wouldn't be surprised if a part of Mark even wants to like go and save Nolan, but realistically, what could he do? That's the Thraxan species is so interesting.
Hey, Mom.
Mark! Oh. It's been 2 months.
2
I try
months?
not to worry, but
Oh
even
yeah.
Cecil's been frantic. He's... Oh.
Yeah, I didn't even think about the fact that he'd have to explain.
I don't even have the words.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I didn't even know if Nolan was alive. He didn't have to go to that planet. He certainly didn't have to find a new partner and have a new baby.
Is she jealous?
What are we supposed to do with him?
Jesus Christ! After everything Debbie went through the first half of the season, and now she has to deal with this.
Maybe I could take a year off from college to look after him.
What? No, absolutely not.
This kid does not want to go to college.
What about Cecil?
Let's screw Cecil.
Like what? He's purple.
He is purple. And adorable.
I can't give him to a stranger.
Don't quit school, Mark.
After 2 months, he basically already has. Like, there's no... How long's the semester? Like, 5 months? What is going on with Donald?
Everybody out!
Go Donald. That was a really well delivered line.
You heard me. I need the room. Now.
I too would want answers. Because what the hell? I've been wanting to know how this guy is still alive since he showed up again with no explanation.
After Omni-Man went bad last year, we blew up our surveillance house.
You triggered it after getting everyone to safety. You barely made it out alive yourself. You were in shock. You got burned pretty bad.
Is that what you call this?
Yo.
With respect, sir, what did you do to me?
You know, the lies just come so easily to Cecil, don't they?
Lights.
What is that?
It's expensive as hell.
What the shit?
Damn sight better than your old one, if you ask me. Omni-Man's body shielded you from most of the blast. When we pulled you...
So he's... Oh... So he's
Cecil,
basically
what the
an
hell am I now?
android? With a human brain?
I don't remember. I don't remember any
Why
of
wouldn't
it.
they tell him?
All these people knew, and I didn't.
Yeah.
PTSD's a bitch.
Sirs?
What?
Total consciousness.
And that's more than enough philosophy for today.
Right after that whole existential dilemma. Nice transition.
It got weird for me.
That it did.
You were gone a long time, like forever in college years.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way you could just go back to school.
And by the way, something about academic probation.
In the real world, he'd probably be expelled by now.
And when exactly were you planning to tell me you were back? I ordered you not to go. You were gone 2 months. Now you don't even check in?
I wonder how Cecil's gonna react when he learns that Nolan is alive. I mean, he probably knows, but alive and active. Oh, this is still going on. Did he just... Oh.
What I did out there, what I found was important.
Is he gonna tell him?
You already know, don't you?
How would you already...
We keep an eye on Debbie.
Uh,
Passive monitoring mostly. Certain keywords trigger a closer listen.
Unbelievable.
I was literally just thinking they probably have Debbie's house under surveillance. Like, especially if on the off chance that Nolan ever comes back. Where else would he go?
Fine. I'm sure your mom will love looking after her ex-husband's new kid.
Why is he such a dick? He's like Amanda Waller, but not as genocidal.
Terrarium in Philadelphia when I.
One of the few things I know about the comics is that Mark eventually ends up with Eve. So all these scenes with Amber are just like a little awkward to watch, knowing that something eventually happens. Either they break up or, I don't know, Amber dies.
Well, college is no joke. I failed a sociology test that's worth a third of my grade.
Seriously? You?
My grandpa died.
You
I didn't take it too well.
Aw. You failed a sociology test? Come on, Amber. I got an A+ in the only soc class I ever took. The most realistic thing about this show is that a sociology test is worth a third of your entire grade. Yo. Oh, I loved that shot of his eyes. Oh, wait. Is that his eyes? What? Isn't... Oh, is he dreaming?
Are you alright, sir?
Makes sense. I was about to ask if, like... Does that mean Donald's now super strong? But is it just a dream, so... How strong is Duplicate? Because, like... I thought duplication was her only power. I don't know if she has any enhanced strength. I would assume she'd have like base strength, base human strength.
If you get this controlling after one date, there's not gonna be another one.
Damn.
Oh no! Is 8th grade prom canceled? Don't tell me. Ah! Motherfucker!
It's coming from Mars, headed directly for Earth. We've tried calling, but they're not answering.
Oh.
Ship's coming from Mars, huh? I wonder if there's anyone here with insider knowledge of Mars.
Gee, I wonder. Certainly not shapeshifter guy over here.
I have a secret to unbury. I am not a human person from Earth like I once thought.
Absolutely no one's going to be surprised.
More than you can handle.
I'm calling it right now. Yeah.
Well, you think we'd let you join the team without figuring that out?
I knew it.
You all knew that? Son of a bitch.
He was not subtle about it at all.
So when the opportunity presented itself, I took it. I hitched. I was inspired to do good and met all of you.
Wait a
You just killed that guy?
to the real astronaut.
Well?
One might assume. Well, I mean, one might guess.
Sequids.
Possibly became a possessed host for the singular and terrifying Sequid hive mind.
Jesus.
They possess the real Russ Livingston, and they're capable of possessing a million more of us.
So Russ is still technically alive.
Hang on. We're gonna believe this guy? He lied to us the whole time.
Not very well.
You left an American astronaut up there to die.
Specifically an American astronaut.
It's an alien spacecraft, so you'll need my technical expertise. I'll be protected in my suit.
Agreed. Rudy, you go too.
What I don't understand is why Robot can't just control his suit remotely. Anyway, like, why does he have to risk himself if he already has that ability? Adam Eve still has to be one of my favorite, like the episode, one of my favorite episodes of the show.
5 years and your parents still haven't fixed the lock on your window.
This show has a thing for superheroes just breaking into each other's rooms.
I messed up. People almost got hurt. And then I took it out on Kill Cannon and people did get hurt.
Yeah, she did mess up.
My parents were right. Who do I think I am?
Your parents are not right. I hate her dad. I was about to say I hate her parents, but her mom's fine. Mostly.
Freaking Robot, or Rudy, or whatever he calls himself now. They've all shit the bed at least once. Having powers isn't easy, but...
Rex is unironically one of my favorite characters. Because, like, he's hilarious, number one. And number two, it's moments like these when he shows he can be surprisingly, like, sensitive and empathetic. And at least he's self-aware that he's an asshole.
I checked on that couple you pulled from the river. They're gonna make a full recovery. Because of you. So dry your tears.
See, the fact that he went out of his way to do that. Everyone sleeps on my boy Rex. Like, he has grown on me so much throughout the show.
Oh, it's delicious. It's delicious.
Oh. Give him...
At least one human food.
Give him... bug food. What do bugs eat? Dirt?
Hey, do you know where Dad's stuff is?
I got rid of most of it. Give it to charity.
What? You could have asked me first.
Oh yeah, he asked him to read his books.
It's just... when the Viltrumites were taking Dad away,
Yeah.
he told me to read his books.
But there's something, yeah.
Slid it between the pages.
He's just really proud of his writing.
You need any help with a new kid?
We're fine. Thank you.
Neighborhood babysitter. We have people for that.
That's our decision.
Cecil really wants to dissect that child. The second they hand him over, they're gonna open him up.
Just got back from space.
Well, they're heading for Earth. So
Just come back safe, okay?
Yeah, I don't know how much more Amber can take of this. I know she's like, she knows that's a deal with the superhero boyfriend, but she might have overestimated herself.
You're not the only one who can make a suit of armor.
Adam Eve is ridiculously powerful. Like, I don't think she has reached anywhere near what she's capable of, like, power-wise.
Oh, sure. Like there's gonna be 2 huge world-shattering emergencies at the same time.
He just jinxed it.
I'd like to see that, Ray.
100% he just jinxed it.
Hey, who's...
Could be Angstrom, could be any...
For fuck's sake, Jerry, you scared the shit out of me.
Unless the Martians are already here.
It's not my break, but
I can get out of...
Or the fucking lizard people. I was gonna make a wild prediction and say that guy was actually a Martian, but how could I forget? They literally just showed them in the previously on.
Kill first, ask questions later.
Good man.
Man, my dad's a dick, but you win the shitty dad contest hands down.
yeah, but it was...
I still dislike Eve's dad infinitely more than I dislike Nolan. because he's a piece of shit that you know in real life. Like, we know people like Eve's dad. Nolan is like fictional evil, right? He's like, you're never gonna meet someone like him, but Eve's dad is, I know too many people like him.
Yes, those. Look, those are the missiles I was talking about.
Don't we have shields or something?
This isn't Star Trek. We're unarmed.
Everyone, close to me!
Eve. Yeah. Well, there goes your ship.
Half pepperoni, half mushroom, an order of garlic knots, and some wings.
Yep. Just right down to the Guardians headquarters, please.
No. Keep ordering, Ray. Cecil's just checking in to say hi.
Cecil just wants a pizza of his own.
I'm not sure I can hold this together for 10 minutes.
Everyone who can fly, push towards the ship.
That's the thing. Eve is so powerful that they have to nerf her somehow, and that's by giving her a limited stamina. Otherwise, she would be like way too OP. No diff.
No!
Got it.
They share minds. Now.
Yeah. That's disgusting. It's like the Blob. And it's a hive mind.
Those nuclear blast doors, impenetrable from the outside. We've sealed the tunnel so there's no other way in. Now.
Why does the Lizard King look so fucking goofy? Like, I cannot take the way he looks or sounds seriously.
Die fast, assholes! My pizza's getting cold.
Let's go.
There's too many.
We need a new plan.
There's times like these where Eve's inability to affect organic matter
I disrupted their nervous system.
really becomes inconvenient. I see, that's why robots are useful. I haven't seen Rex explode one... There we go. I was just about to say, like, I haven't seen one explosion from him this whole season.
I thought these guys were supposed to suck.
Watching Duplicate die every time, knowing she feels that pain.
Remember, whoever dies first pays for pizza.
Jesus Christ. Is this her only copy left? No, this is the base Kate. Jesus. Okay, thank God.
Oh God, no!
Fuck! I mean... that's brutal. I really thought Kate was gonna last longer than that. Okay, don't get me wrong, I never really liked Kate as a person. Like, she was a rampant participant in
You're gonna fucking pay for that.
cheating with people's partners, but she didn't deserve to go out like that. That's exactly what Ant-Man should have done to Thanos. Ah, nasty. Just
Hey, idiot!
blow his head up. Yeah. Oh. Oh my God. What do you do if you can't break out? What the shit? Is that it for her too? What? What? Okay, no. We can't kill Rex. Jeez, that's I actually liked her. See, that's what I thought was gonna happen initially. Good shit, Rex. Even though you just lost a hand. This fucking guy.
But is it the brave man who survives?
I'm gonna be so pissed off if Rex dies here.
Just do it, you prick.
You got this. Come on, hold it together. You got.
Okay, the way that was shot makes me think that Rex is gonna survive. Shit. This is not looking good. No! Are you... Is that Alan? Yes! Okay, at least we got one good thing to come out of this episode.
I was pretty sure I was dead.
Me too.
I felt like I was dead. This is...
You can't just kill off Seth Rogen though.
Hello? Someone want to let me out of this? Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Oh, I broke it. I broke it. Oh, this thing.
I am glad to see you in one piece, Alan.
Oh shit.
Yeah. One very large and ripped piece.
When we brought you here after the Viltrumite attack, I turned off your life support machine.
Yeah, you did. So...
You would either die or recover stronger than before. I am sorry I gambled with your life.
Okay. That's... Because I thought he was in league with the Viltrumites. That's a fucking gamble, because, like, isn't this guy supposed to be the strongest of his kind?
If I even see another Viltrumite, I'm gonna...
You're a Viltrumite? No, I am something much worse. I am the only Viltrumite to ever rebel against the Empire.
Oh, shit.
At least, until you told me about Invincible.
The fact that he ripped off his beard to reveal himself.
He is the
That's
key
so sick.
the tide of this war.
Okay. See, I know no one's gonna believe me with me saying this now, but I did suspect for like 1 minute last season that Thaddeus was a Viltrumite just because, like, he looked like a human and he was the first, like, he was the first alien that we saw that actually just looked like a normal human outside of Earth. And the only other species that we know that look exactly like humans are Viltrumites. So it was odd to see, like, Thaddeus and not get an explanation on what his species was. I kind of was gonna predict that he was a rogue Viltrumite, but I didn't want to sound stupid because, you know, he didn't have just the mustache, but that's sick. That's a really cool development. And it makes a lot more sense why he would cut Alan's life support, because maybe he still retains that Viltrumite philosophy of, you know, strength or nothing, right? This episode had some of the most disturbing deaths I've seen on this show thus far. Like, I'm sure there'll be much more gory and sickening deaths to come, and maybe this is just recency bias, but the way that Kate and Rachel went out was awful. With Kate, like I said, I was never the biggest fan of her as a person, but she did not deserve to die like that. Like, if she is dead, that is. But it really did seem like that was the real her, and she didn't have another Kate running around somewhere. If she was smarter with her powers, she would always have a copy of herself, like, sitting out the fight in another room or area. Like, why risk sending all of yourselves out there knowing that if you're not fast enough and you're caught off guard, it's over? But regardless of how I felt about her, her power and her fights are always fun to watch, so it is sad to see her go. I thought her death was bad, but Rachel's was brutal. So am I supposed to just assume that she drowned in that guy's body? Like, her full-size body is just sitting in there dead? I don't know how that works biology-wise, like, if he's just that durable, but holy shit, if that's the case, then imagine how terrifying her last moments would have been. And that was just the Lizard League. The Lizard League. They messed up by sending most of their strongest members on the Martian mission because clearly the Lizard League is way stronger than they gave them credit for. And I know they didn't think they were that much of a threat, but clearly they were wrong. Rex being the only survivor, though, was pretty badass. This was definitely his episode, and I love that they gave him a chance to shine. It sucks that he seems to have lost his hand, but what a fight scene. Every scene with him was pure gold. Not only that fight, but that scene with him and Eve. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that was the first scene we've had with him where he's being, like, genuinely empathetic and kind and taking Eve's pain seriously. I don't believe for a second that he dies there, by the way. Someone or something is going to save him, and we'll find out next episode. But yeah, that was Invincible Season 2, Episode 5. If you liked this video, thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing to the channel, drop a like, let me know what you thought of the episode in the comments, and I will see you in the next.